right into singing it.
Your headphones will be on the floor.
This song is my love letter to try and make the whole world better. We can't keep going down this road. It only makes this place a little colder when we carry hate on our shoulder. But we can learn to love if we let it go. We gotta be weightless, we gotta be hateless, we gotta be.
We were in the midst of working on a song, and Aaron was playing for me some of the new material that he has, and I instantaneously fell in love with Hateless. I loved the message behind it. I loved the melody, the beat, everything. I was like, yes, like, bring it on. So yeah, it was. It's a good one.
I wrote this song, Hateless, with my friend Heather Longstaff, who lives in Nashville, and we wrote it using Skype, which is kind of cool because, we just have the computers and we're talking, and whenever I would try to play something on the piano and she'd try to sing to it, there's a bit of a delay with Skype, a couple seconds, so it's kind of interesting, but, she had the chorus in kind of written, and she was really excited about it, and she brought it to me, and we finished it just in an afternoon, and we didn't really even have an artist in mind, but then when I finished it, I immediately thought of Flo, and that, I hoped that she would love it and, bring it to life, and we made a really kind of rough demo, and she thankfully really did like it, and sang it and did an amazing job, and really brought it to life, so that's kind of how it came about.
To it at home, and the idea, like, I just all of a sudden heard a kids choir, and I was like, whoa, this could be way out in left field, or this could, because sometimes you listen to some songs and you hear an orchestra or whatever, but I thought, you know what, where there's a will, there's a way. I thought the children's choir would just take it to another level, and it would really tie in that message properly, with anti-bullying and what's happening out there in elementary schools, junior highs, high schools. To hear kids' voices on there, that's it. I'm one of those people that when I get an idea that I believe in my head, I can get really like tunnel vision, and so I thought to myself, I want that children's choir, and I need to know that I at least tried everything. If it doesn't happen, then it wasn't meant to be, but I need to try. So I just started emailing and Facebooking, and there's one girl that I went to like school with, and she was actually the first WYC that they had, like when she was like wee, she was in it, and she gave me the name of Garth and Lisa, the people who are in charge of it now, and she said, try them out. And I did, because I thought, what the heck? If I hear back, great, and if I don't, life doesn't change. I gotta at least try, right? And I did, and then I think the next day I get a phone call, and he tells me that he'd definitely be interested, send the music. So Aaron and I talked, and we got Garth the music, and then the rest is history. But I wanted a children's choir. It didn't have to be like a perfect children's choir, but just a choir of kids' voices.
What Flo wants, she gets on her record.
Out, because not only is this a children's choir, this is these kids audition to join the choir, and these kids, it's like Winnipeg's Mickey Mouse fan club. Like, it's when you hear these kids when they do solos, they can sing. It's ridiculous. So not only did I get a children's choir, I got a choir of talented kids singing, and so that was...
Yeah, they were really well prepared, and
absolutely,
and super enthusiastic, and just really sweet kids. It was really fun. I took just a couple microphones and a preamp, and just real guerrilla style, just recorded them at their rehearsal space, and worked out pretty well.
Definitely worked out. Yeah. One of the parents of, like, I think he's like either 5 or 8-year-old boy, he's being bullied or was being bullied in school. And he's part of the choir. And so this father came up to me and had mentioned that this song really means a lot to him and to his son. And I got a message from another girl who was part of the choir. And just to summarize, like, she mentioned that she'd gone through a lot of tough things in her life. She's about, I hope I'm getting the age right, she's about 14, 15. And bullying was one of them. And she's saying that now, every day, she listens to the song because, they got, copies of the song, to learn. So she listens to it. She says it's now her anthem and it inspires her and gives her strength. And just hearing that kind of thing, I'm like, yeah, now that's the reason why I want to sing songs like that, So in the advent of what's going on with bullying now, I really hope that this song really makes a difference for like a lot of kids and teens or even and people, adults who have gone through this and who've been bullied, because scars run deep. Even if you were bullied when you were a kid or teenager, you don't forget those things, right? So I hope that this is a sentiment and anthem that touches people and hopefully helps to make a difference.